Theseus Vasilius Tavros is a warrior cleric on a religious pilgrimage. His primary focus is to find an artifact that will help his home, the Minotaur city-state of Voskia, and the Order of the Maze that he represents as he traverses the world. In his order, he is called a navigator, a young adventurer who will find his place in the church and Voskian society through great deeds. Minotaurs are sometimes seen as primitive barbarians in Almora, but Theseus considers himself quite civilized. He enjoys solving problems, using logic in conflicts, and helping people navigate the labyrinth in acts of self-discovery. As he travels, he hopes that he can disprove the belief that all Minotaurs are evil and savage, and learn a thing or two along the way.
Barley Braun is a 3-foot tall, 30-pound halfling rogue. He can easily be thrown. He is very self-serving and very individualistic. Doesn't tend to get along well with others, but is so desperate for fun and entertainment in his own life that he is desperate for this kind of adventure. So he'll be interesting to play, I think.
Gaius Berzin is a human one-armed fighter who comes from the land of Hals. Years ago, he was a soldier in the Halsian army, until one day he comes home to his hometown of Ebonstone to find that his wife and children had been murdered in a raid from Valaris. He swore vengeance on those who killed his family, but in his rage, he loses his arm. He falls on hard times and hard drinks for a few years, but eventually he comes to realize that life is still worth living, and swears to live life to the fullest until he can meet his family again in the next life.
Hi everyone, my name is Christine, and I am playing Vita Teidai, pronouns they, them, a lizard folk wild magic sorcerer. They come from a community where there has not been a wild magic user in quite some time, so their magic is pretty out of control, and when they decided maybe they wanted to go see the world, their village was very excited about it. So now, Vita's just out roaming around trying to get their magic under control. And that's when they meet up with this party.
My name is Robbie, and I play Red in the Almora RPG campaign, along with his faithful companion and sidekick, Herschel. Red is a shifter ranger who grew up in Perea in a tiny little town called Aramor. One day, his entire town was destroyed. When he was 5, he eventually made his way to Nagual over near the coast. Some of his personality is that because he's been, just out hunting for a good portion of his life, he doesn't have the best social skills. He gets his stuff done. He's pretty quiet, but also determined and very methodical about getting it done, and super reliable about getting it done. He's gonna see it through. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.
So I play Rhythm, a Tabaxi druid. I grew up in a little town called Hazeldrum, which is on the border between Perea and Halls. I grew up there with my adoptive mother, a human woman who found me wandering in the forests when I was about a year old. She died a few years back, and I found out pretty darn quick that without her protection, I was not welcome in Hazeldrum anymore. So I've been wandering. I ran into some druids who taught me druidic magics and helped me harness some powers that I've had pretty much my entire life. But I've been sticking to the outskirts, avoiding towns and villages. But I ran into this Minotaur a little while ago named Theseus, who has been, making me wonder if I should give towns a second chance. So now he and I are trying to figure out what to make of life as two kind of strange creatures in this weird world. But that's me. That's Rhythm.
So anyway, we're going to launch a Kickstarter to get me 22,000. I can have a guitar and a keyboard and a new computer, and I I forget what else was on the list, but just someone give me $22,000.
Does someone give me a saxophone made of plastic?
I'm again asking.
We could probably get you a
$22,000.
saxophone. That seems feasible. Corny might have one.
A plastic one?
There we
That
go.
sounds kind of like a saxophone.
Are we getting into fantasy grounds tonight? Or
I'm
not
not
quite?
planning on it, but you guys
Well-
can change that.
We do have that power, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
you
do it.
always have that option.
We do indeed.
Going.
How about this? I will load it and have it in the background in case you decide you want to just sucker punch some people that you shouldn't. But
Hey, what
Delightful.
map do you want me to have up? Because I still have up the.
do the general world map for now because you guys are in very
You're in
different
a
places.
very different place.
We are in very, very different places.
I also need to do a little bit of math real fast that I should have done earlier, but I didn't. So suck it. So you guys are Red and Vita were in Vey until the 19th. Arrive on the 7th. The 8th, stays in town for another week. So you guys are pretty close. Basically, you have about 3 days before you guys are back in sync, Rhythm and technically Dane and Gaius. Is there anything
Okay.
in Halse in the village of Hazeldrum that you would like to spend 3 days doing on top of the week that you took off?
Probably just continue to fix up the house a bit, and probably I don't like it, but I'm gonna go and see Diska and basically write up a contract that lets her sublet my house to someone.
Or you could
Okay.
just spend your days with, goddammit, what's her name? Panzink. You just spend 3 days with Panzink.
Fuck you. No. We are landlocked in Hazeldrum.
It don't mean shit.
It actually does. So, fun fact, Panzink will not go further than 5 miles away from her boat.
Oh, I thought
She
Panjink
worked
was.
hard as fuck on that thing. She is not leaving it for anyone to fuck with.
Turns out, it's right next to a lake, and that boat's on the lake.
Yeah!
I don't have my other
I'm
computer
just-
to check, but I'm pretty sure Hazeldrum is
I'm just
not even close to a lake.
fucking with you,
River
Grandpa.
is generous.
I actually have no idea what happened on Rhythm's episodes, so
Well, that's part of what this episode is
hooray!
for.
Yeah, once we connect, we'll share stories.
So, Rhythm, you basically the recap that you guys do typically at the beginning of the episode is the whole episode now, and a discussion about what you'd like to do in the future.
Nice.
But that's fine because sometimes it's good for if there are new viewers or if there are people on YouTube who are like, skipping through, I don't actually fucking care. It's not a bad chance to kind of get some recap in there. So, Rhythm, you had a plan for who had a sending stone or something like that to talk to someone.
Yes.
Walk me through that again.
Had given Vita the sending stone for I kept the one for God, wait, which one did I keep and which one did I give? I gave you the one for Alias, right?
No,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I gave Vita the one for Alias.
You can search the
because-
chat for the word sending stone. I think that should.
I'm pretty sure I gave Vita the one for Alias because Dane, as a cleric, has like the message or sending or something.
It's a good question, actually. I will be Donna tonight. I will be significantly less pretty, but
You will also
at least
be
functional
less
and
swole.
can check her spells. That's true. The fuck am I listening to? It's good. Oh, Midlake. Okay.
You're listening to Millencolin? What is this, 2000?
Yeah. Listen,
Why would you do that?
because I want to know
wait.
why anyone would fucking say that they're sucking down chili dogs.
You're listening to Milli Vanilli?
I'm listening to Vanilla Ice.
Please no.
You're listening to Van Morrissey?
I'm listening to Morrissey. Oh wait, no, he's a racist piece of shit. I don't even want to joke about that. That's too much.
Never meet your heroes, kids.
What?
Let's see. I want to take a long rest. Everybody, if long rest, obviously you'll have rested between whatever is happening and
I never sleep.
Long rest.
And let's look at spells. What level is singing? Is it 3rd?
I think.
Yes.
I genuinely can't
Yes,
remember.
it is 3rd. And I'm going to unprepare Spirit Guardians and prepare Sending for her, but leave everything else alone unless I need to do something for your guys' sake. Okay, so Donna, you now have Sending, which means that Rhythm, you now have Sending through Donna, who is me, but we're pretending is there. You get the idea.
Yeah, but so that was basically so both of us have a connection to Alias in case we get into a pinch. But yeah, the only other thing I'll do in town is write up like a kind of contract of sorts between Diska and I, giving her authority to rent out, basically sublet my house.
Okay.
So that it's not an empty house in Hazel Drum.
Let me
dropping market value and all that shit.
just for the sake of being a leftist on stream, let me ask you for the details of this contract.
It's basically a general, like, as if she were leasing.
Is there a security deposit?
Not like she has the.
Do they have?
Well,
It's
you're hiring her
basically
as a property manager is what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm giving her the authority to, like, on my behalf, lease out the house, that she would take payment with the understanding that, like, she gets a 20% cut of whatever rent she gets, and I'll get the 80% of the rest, and yada, yada, yada. She takes all responsibility for damages and is responsible for having them fixed.
So what you're telling me is there's no chance they get their security deposit back.
Probably not, no.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like you anymore. I'm out of the stream. I'm gone.
Hang on a second. I'm just unsurprisingly, I'm actually writing this stuff down. So it makes still the property manager.
I'll draw up the, like, actual details of things between now and next stream and, like, shoot that to you.
Hang on. Property manager for the estate, so that includes the repair thing, that's fine. You want her to take 20%. Yeah.
She can have 20% of whatever lease agreement she makes with someone. And the 80% will get picked up by me probably annually or some shit like that.
Do you have a set rate that you would like to charge?
Wow, we're getting into this.
How much are houses going for in Hazel Drum?
Brian, look,
This
Brian,
is
if you're
ultimately...
gonna set the economy up, you need to set it up.
No, I have this. This is why I'm asking these details. But typically, property managers will ask the owner, "What would you like to charge first?" Because
Yeah, I haven't lived in this town in 14
so realistically,
years.
you could probably stay in a hotel for a room, like just one room for a night, a silver a night here. Obviously, rent is cheaper than the hotel rate, so we'll say that you're spending a copper a night. Out of 30 days, it's about 3 silver per month, which means that you're making what, 9 gold a year?
Okay.
But
You said
is that
3 silver per month.
Yeah?
And you have how many months in your year?
12.
So that's 36 silver. How much silver is a gold?
Oh, so it's 3.6 gold per year. I did it backwards.
That's how I do math.
I try not to. Never touch the stuff. So yeah, that's maybe a reasonable rate. Would you like to charge higher?
I mean, seeing as that's like for a room and this is like a house with a full room and full kitchen and all that shit, like probably a little higher.
So annually, what are you trying to get out of this place?
I don't know. I should have known better than to come in without having thought about this with you being
No.
in charge.
This is the issue, is that I'm basically trying to find out what kind of landlord you're being.
I know. I mean, it's my mom's house. I care about it. I'll probably, I don't know.
Say 5 gold a year, so she can get 1 gold a year, and that's. There you go. You don't have to do so much math. She's getting 20% of whatever you're getting. It's going to be weird to do the math when it's like.
But hang on.
3.6 gold.
Is this house worth 5 gold a year, or are you a fucking slumlord?
This house is worth it, you
How many bedrooms is
asshole. It's like a 2-bedroom house, and it's got a full upper loft.
So it's got a.
It's
So what you're telling me is it's got a
for
built-in
Hazel
opium
Drum.
den. So yeah. Rob, you're muted. Oh.
He's talking to Nanny.
She's throwing boxes at his head or something.
Do it.
I heard her say something like, "Rob, your fucking time is nigh." And I saw the flash of a blade.
That sounds about right, though. That sounds about right.
Yeah. She's badass.
That's what the beeping was earlier. It was a warning system.
Yeah, it was Rob's danger alert. So you're going for 5 gold a year? You're going for 8? Going for 10? What are we looking at here?
I don't know. Like,
you're asking Allie to make decisions.
I know.
Yeah, you're asking.
This is part of the fun for me.
We have all learned I am a classic bisexual. I can't make decisions.
Classic
I sit strangely
bisexual, as
in chairs and I can't make decisions.
Classic bisexual, as in defined in the 18th
angry how
century
called
by
out
old
that
white
makes me
men.
feel.
It's the truth.
It is. Damn it.
Like 6 gold a year.
Ooh, you fucking gouging. People are just trying to fucking live.
Yeah, I don't want people to live in my mom's house. I still feel weird about it, but Dizga gave me shit and I feel bad.
Fuck what they say. If you don't want people living in it, don't have nobody live in it. Then you could just say, oh, look, I have a house and there are all these homeless people and I don't live in it, but they can't live in it either.
I knew I shouldn't have said anything.
It's funny because Robbie and I just give each other shit until we both smell blood, and then we both fucking hone in on some other shit. Like, we're just bored. That's all it is.
You're the worst.
But no, it legitimately, I try to be as detail oriented as possible about world building. So if there are people coming into town, I want to know basically what kind of person am I attracting to the town. If it's going to be linked to a story, if it's going to change something to do. Like I want as much detail as possible so that I can write from it.
Yeah.
Also, whether or not they're going to trash the fucking place. I may roll for that. Just roll for trash. Like
Roll for trash.
annual roll for trash.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
do percentage dice, and then that's what percentage of the house is trash.
Well, that's not how trashing a house works. Ask my ex. But you basically would
Wait.
the higher amount that you're paying lowers the percentage of likelihood of trashing it.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, the higher rate you're paying, maybe the more poverty there is in Hazel Drum. The lack of affordable housing there is in the area. So anyway.
I mean, I am also taking into account that Dizga's the, like, person who's finding someone, and she's
An elitist
kind of an
bitch, yeah.
ass. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say that takes the next couple of days. You're getting everything ready, maybe taking some personal belongings and putting them somewhere secure,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Making
All
sure
right.
that no homeless people
So-
live in your house, even though it's completely fucking empty.
We will say that on Ame the 20th, you guys begin to make contact with each other.
Okay.
How would you like to do that?
Magic.
A reasonable
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
No, I know what I'm about, son.
Well, seeing as Dane has sending, couldn't we skip the middle person and we can contact Vita directly?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Um,
So it'll, I'll ask Dane to contact Vita and see if they are finished with their kind of like investigative search that they went on,
Journalism?
and where physically they are to meet up.
real quick, just for Red's sake, Ame the 20th is the Korean holiday, the Day of Solidarity, which was the end of the Korean War in 1254. It's a big deal there. I don't know how Red would feel about it still being, even amongst Koreans, an outlander kind of person.
Well,
but
I mean,
it's a thing you would be aware
for
of.
Red, for like 10 or 15 years, every day was a day of solidarity because there wasn't nobody else around.
Fair enough. Solitarity.
Solidarity.
But yeah.
But, no, I mean, he's
Just
not in Korea, so he's not like, oh, yeah, it's like 4th of, like, it's like, yeah, it's cool, but like,
Okay.
cool.
Sounds good. All right, continue.
No.
That's it. Where are they, and are they done with their kind of like mission, search, excursion?
You hear Dane's voice in your head, Vita, and you have 25 or so words to respond.
Okay. Immediate work finished at home. Could begin new quest in Kosna, but low urgency.
I take it Dane would transfer that information, and since we all just kind of woke up, do you have a second third level spell? Does Dane have a second third level spell?
Mhm.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Three third level slots and 2 fourth level slots.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So, ask if she could send it again and say, we have really fast travel now. We can come to you. Because I can fly 60 miles an hour.
Oh shit.
As an air elemental.
Okay. Wait, what? Please explain.
You guys will. You'll have an opportunity in a minute.
Okay. To recap for myself, we discovered that there is definitely an influence of one of the demon coterie here in Cosna, so there's definitely something for us to try and meddle with.
Pesky kids.
All right, how do I convey this?
You may. I'll say this just as I can interject as Dane. Basically, you can choose to meet in the middle somewhere, but you may not want to keep using spell slots necessarily to communicate the whole story. You may want to just find a way to meet in person.
Yeah. Okay, it's not super urgent that we stay at home as far as Vita is concerned. So, willing to meet in middle.
Okay, conveyed back.
Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling up the map.
Because I still have access to Cog, right? Like, Cog is still kind of off the shore.
Yes. Alias has taken Barley and run off.
Right.
For purposes, and left Cog under your guys' command. I mean, it's your guys. Cog is under your command anyway, but Alias was using Cog's ship as sort of a moving, you can't find me thing
Safe
for
house.
the Viking Empire. Yeah. And so, but he's now left with Barley, basically to find somewhere to keep Iarl safe. And so,
Little dude.
Yeah, you guys have the ship. Yep.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. Willing to meet in middle. Have access to Cog. Name. Like, where is the middle?
It just takes some time to get in the middle of the ride.
Could you, so I'm looking at the map.
Let's go to Dire Drift.
Furlock is kind of in between Cosna and Hazeldrum in Beacon. We haven't been there yet.
Let's go to Dire Drift.
To where?
Dire Drift.
Where's that?
It's on the peninsula of Perea.
He just wants to go because he thinks there's a hot vampire there.
There is a hot vampire there. Let's go.
Well, there is a
Who's
hot
9
vampire
feet
there,
tall
but
and
that's
wants
why
to
he
crush
go.
you.
I mean, that's not
Yes.
halfway
It's not-
between Cosna and
I know.
Hazeldrum, though.
I just want to go to Dire Drift.
You're rude.
Sexy vampire mom.
You guys learned about her basically as you walked by. I think Alias
Yes.
maybe told you some more about her on the ship or something. Lenora Dyer, she was a victim of the Perean War. Basically got rid of all the vampires in Perea. And as an apology, she was granted complete control over her own estate. Basically, do whatever the fuck you want to. We're sorry, kind of thing. And she now is the, I think they call her the Dread Warden of Perea, because if you fuck up enough, you get sent to her to be food.
Nice.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah. So she's like vampire Dexter in a way, but like in a way that everyone's aware of and they approve of, kind of thing. Like, yeah, no, like we will feed you to the fucking vampire if you don't straighten up and fly.
Oh,
right.
hey. You know what's kind of in between us? Parif. You want to go back to Parif?
No.
I'm just looking all over the map of like what's in between.
Parif does seem to be the most in between, and we have been there before. So I don't have any objections to that.
No one asked for your objections.
I guess
We're a team, fuck you.
Final burning of a spell. Meet in Parif.
Meet in Parif.
Gotcha.
Great.
We're going to Paris.
There's that spell.
Nice fart, bro.
Thanks, man. So here's a question.
Nope.
The air elemental, are you able to carry people?
I'm looking at that now.
Because while you can move that fast, I don't know that everyone else can
Carry
move
on
that fast.
elemental.
I mean, I can grapple people. That's carrying,
No,
right?
grappling does not
No,
imply
it's
lifting.
not.
Grappling is just keeping someone.
That's correct.
Holding
So
something.
dragging someone under the water as you float.
Sweet, let's do it.
Yeah. Reverse Silver Surfering.
Hey man, we don't kink shame here.
I mean, there's nothing that says I can't carry people.
What is your size? Because I know the greater air elementals like large or huge, but what's your size? It's just
I'm large.
okay.
Large.
I don't think that you would be able to carry both Danae and Gaius.
You can
with
carry
you.
one and the other one's
Maybe
fucked.
one of them. Yeah, maybe one of them.
I mean, I carried both as a giant eagle.
Yeah, giant eagles are giant eagles.
They fly.
They are
They
giant eagles.
they carry.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can get on a back and claws and all kinds of shit. Air elementals are just
And
tornadoes.
they'll take you straight to Mordor.
They won't.
They did, because they picked their asses up. They went straight there and picked them motherfuckers up.
That's because the ring was destroyed. The ring was destroyed.
They didn't know that.
They felt safe enough to come there.
If you guys, for those of you who watch hockey, you know how when the gloves immediately fly off in the game, that's what the Eagles are for us. In hockey, when they're about to fight, like it just happens immediately. The gloves come fucking off. Sometimes the helmets come off, and they just go into each other. That's what the Eagles are for us.
I wish he were joking, but he's not.
No, they pop off about this almost every other episode.
Yeah.
And I don't care enough to weigh in. But I find it entertaining how
That's
much
fair.
they do.
I mean,
I'm reading
don't,
Unfinished
actually.
Tales now, by the way, so I'm going to have even more with. I finished Silmarillion a while ago, and then I had to take that test, so I took a break, and now I'm going back into it. So. I'm willing to bet with your CR you could choose something massive.
I mean, so the giant eagle's fly speed is only 10 less than the air elemental, so
Yeah, you're not losing
Giant
much.
sea serpent.
I'm not losing much. It's not quite 60 miles an hour. It's like 52
Something
miles an hour.
to consider. You can make a lot of this trek by water. Is there anything aquatic with a faster swim speed?
Ooh.
But then you're gonna say I'm drowning. Now.
Not necessarily.
We could build a raft that we tie
I
to you.
mean,
You can ride a Lapras.
That's a great idea.
You want to be a Lapras?
Be a Lapras.
Can you be a plesiosaur?
Yeah. No
my
dinosaurs,
God.
unfortunately.
Can you be a Mudkips?
Be a Mudkips. Be a Bidoof.
I mean,
Well,
a giant shark only has a
dinosaurs, but
swim speed
Pokemon
of
is
50.
No, I wouldn't actually already do Pokemon. I just want to talk about Pokemon.
You gotta talk about Bidoof. It's the best Pokemon. Bidoof. I saw guys.
You talking about the
No,
TikTok?
they speed ran the new Pokemon games, the full game, in 17 minutes.
Any percent or glitchless?
Oh, it's
or...
all glitches.
Oh, okay.
17 minutes. They're like
Alright.
they're like Elite Four with a level 5 Turtwig.
Nice. I saw a TikTok of a dude basically explaining what it's like when you accidentally missed one of the kids in the very low level areas and you're walking your way back home after you beat the Elite Four. And he's like, I'm going to kick your ass with this Bidoof. And he's like, I have level 60 everything. And he's like, okay, I guess we're going to do this. And he's like, all right, use this move. And the Bidoof is even looking at his turn like, bro, what the fuck is your problem? We're about to die. Anyway, did you find something, Allie?
Yeah, so for the bits we'd fly, the giant eagle works, a killer whale has a swim speed of 60.
Okay.
We call them orcas now.
Yeah.
It's a
Do we?
killer fucking whale.
Yeah, they eat the fuck out of seals.
Yeah.
Okay.
They munch them suckers.
They are murder beasts.
So
But again, I feel like flying is the better option.
do you remember how many how many days I told you it took to get from Fernva to
I think it only took like 3 or 4 days.
We did a lot of math.
Yeah, we had the math, and I think it was like 2 weeks.
Because it's the giant eagle, the fly speed breaks out to be...
Let's do math.
Like, what was it?
Hang on. You set out on Ame the 1st.
Every 6 seconds.
It took you a week.
Yeah.
This, would be about the same. Yeah. Hang on.
I will not hang on.
Yeah, about the same. With Cog also... Ooh, that's going to take longer, though.
What about polymorph?
Well, yeah, can I... I guess my idea would be I'm going to drop Dane and Gaius off, and then we'll, like, hang out for a day, I'll sleep, and then I'm going to go out as a killer whale and just, like, swim and see if I can find Cog's ship.
Yeah. I'm thinking, just looking at the grids I can see, so in order to get from Kazna, you have to go past Mio on the island again, go through the formerly independent islands, cut through there, go hard north.
Hard.
Go west some more. That's 15-ish days of travel on a ship. So basically an extra week on top of what it would take everyone else to travel.
Yeah, so we'll get there and I'll kind of drop everyone off. We'll hang out for a day and then be like, okay, I'm going to go see if I can find this ship.
Okay.
And I'm going to killer whale and go jump in.
Okay. So, like...
I'm going to, like, jump off the dock and just, like, run swan dive, and half into my swan dive just become a killer whale.
Okay.
Animorph style.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, like the dog in that episode of Futurama, most days you're waiting on nothing.
Dude, don't talk about
I hate that episode. I am traumatized by that.
It's fucking rough.
It's awful.
It's so
good.
It's such a good episode, but it's so horrible.
It's so bad for my soul, but it's most emotionally taxing. It's a piece of art.
I mean, I do have 4 hours as a killer whale.
It's art.
And so I'll, like, swim out pretty far, kind of take a couple peeks, rest as me, and kind of just tread water, and then change again and go out and see, and then come back slowly. But, like, do some periphery checks every few days.
15. So you will finally meet up on Octus the 4th. Octus is spelled Aucetus.
The last day, so the day that I find them, can I do something funny?
Sure.
So I'm gonna see them coming up, and I'm gonna turn into a water elemental and just like come by the ship and just like hang out on the side and just like look up at them being all water splooshy in the water.
Okay.
Vita sees strange swimming person in water. Red, do you see this?
Yes, don't shoot.
Vita wasn't going to shoot. Vita has mostly fire stuff
Yes,
anyway.
shooting
wouldn't
usually
work.
involves fire.
No explosions.
And I'll drop wild shape and be like, hey guys!
This is why I said don't shoot.
Red,
What's
did
up,
you
guys?
know?
I had a feeling. Most things don't swim like that.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to that whole thing.
We're pulling Rhythm out of the water, full wet cat. They're shaking off. They look really skinny for a second, and then they look even poofier than normal because
Super poof,
just
yeah.
like
Where is
Afro
everyone
kitty.
else?
Yep.
Yes, what happened?
Oh, they're in town. They're hanging out.
Okay, so
I have a new trick.
clearly, Vita did not know Rhythm could do this.
I shouldn't be able to. It's a long story, and it opened more questions than answers. There was and I kind of hold up the amulet in the floorboards of my mom's house, and her ghost told me where to find it. It's a long
This
story.
is one of those stories where you say, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not here to tell you that we live
Also,
in a
that's like
world.
what everyone in my hometown was saying about everything we've done, which I can't blame them about.
Just not believing what the big grand conspiracy globally.
Yeah.
Fine.
Killing demons, there being more coming up. Yeah.
Oh, about that.
I can't blame them.
Vita and Red found out about a new demon that is wreaking havoc in Kozna.
Oh, that's fun.
Right. So, if we don't have anything else to do that's more pressing, we could potentially just go in and screw about in Vita's hometown, I guess. Vita's home.
Yeah, that might
They're
be
not very.
next steps.
Okay.
They don't really like friends.
Oh, in Vita's hometown specifically. If we go into the main continent of Kozna, that's a bit different. Nobody is friends on the main continent. No one.
That sounds
I
interesting.
hear it's also very difficult.
You're not there.
Why don't we go collect everyone else and then we touch base and tell stories of what happened?
Yeah. That happens.
Yay!
Man,
Yeah.
I tell you what, man. You just
Meanwhile-
fucking painted a picture right there, man. That's
It's one of my.
lush word imagery.
Sarah always talks about Matt Mercer being a big inspiration for me, and in some ways he is. But my original inspiration is the guy from Harmon Quest, whose name I can't think of right now. He's the brother in that episode of Community that has Brie Larson in it as well, where they're playing the video gun game thing. Anyway, the guy who talks like Brian Posehn. Anyway, he is a DM. Like 90% of the time, his description is "you do that," and that's it.
You mean Don Harmon?
No,
No.
Don Harmon or Dan Harmon
yeah,
or
Dan
whatever
Harmon
his
is
name
one of the players, but the DM is fucking somebody.
hell yeah.
He's good.
Some guy. Some nerd.
Type in Harmon Quest DM.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm looking at it.
Do it.
Spencer.
That's it,
Crittenden?
Spencer. Yep.
Yeah.
He's probably my biggest inspiration as a DM. Anyway, So yeah, everybody is back in Parif.
Cool.
Yeah, I need to pull
Can
up
we speak French?
the old Parif stuff.
Better find that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the town still standing? Vita remembers we left it. Wasn't
Yeah.
this at the beginning of everything? Like it was the.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is still standing.
Hooray!
The Howling Spirit is the tavern that you guys stayed at. And some folks actually do recognize you as they come in, and they're like relatively pleased to see you. They're like, "Oh, hey,
Ew.
it's those fucking weirdos."
Yes, it is these weirdos.
Yeah.
Yes, it's weirdos.
As you go into the tavern, Belwick, the person who runs it, the halfling with the braided beard, says, "Room's on me. Thanks for saving the town. Take whatever you want. You guys are good."
Yeah,
Hooray!
let's clean out the place.
So many pillows.
I don't.
What's the name of the bar again?
The Howling Spirit. Yeah, the Howling Spirit.
It's your mother. The Howling Spirit.
Rob, we're trying to have a fucking serious game here.
Wait, we are?
I'm just saying. Rude.
Rude, Robert. But I mean, so Mom didn't howl. She just kind of mouthed
You know
where
what?
to find
You know
my
what, man?
amulet.
Look,
Fine.
fucking. I'll let you get away with it, Rob, because it's your birthday, man. Happy birthday, buddy.
It is your birthday.
It is.
God.
It
Man.
is Rob's birthday, so we should be a little nicer, I guess.
Oh God! It's always
It's so inconsiderate of us.
Yeah. Try this shit on a day that's not your birthday, though. Fucking coming for you.
dead.
You guys are down another player. This is why we need a bench. Anyway, so yeah.
Okay.
The Howling Spirit. Tell each other what happened. Discuss next steps. Tie up loose ends.
Okay, who wants to go first? Because Vita will jump in if nobody wants to feel silence. Vita's very.
Oh no, you go first.
Okay.
How was your family?
Family is good. Vita had conversation with parents. Vita learned a bit more about family history, a bit more about Muangata. Wait, Vita got something from that little shrine,
Yes.
didn't they? What was it? Is it an inventory? Vita does not remember. Oh God. What is my brain right now? Nope. For whatever reason, I do not remember anything. Fortitude.
You got that. You got the ability to speak to Moangata.
Okay.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's literally right there in front of my face. Yeah, I got a dragon cup that essentially allows Vita to commune with Muangata on the regular.
Keep explaining that. I will do that.
Yeah, so Vita has basically tried to change, not so much change the opinion of community, but has done with the help of Red, done a few things to help lighten the mood about Vita's strangeness to community, so that was fun. And then Vita got some information about an upstart faction to the current leadership in the mainland of Kozna. So as Vita remembers this, and again, Vita's memory is a little spotty, so please step in if Vita does not remember something. But there is this immortal being, this Rakshasa, this Rakshasa woman who has been running Kozna for several centuries, right?
I believe so.
Centuries? Vita thinks centuries. Long time. And they've had basically a power hold on the island pretty much uncontested until this new person. Vita thinks that Vita wrote down this person's name. Oh my god, I have so many notes. This is fun. Krasna. Ah, yes, Helmcon is the name of this new person. They have a power cult of personality that is allowing them to essentially take more control back. Yes, so basically mafia bosses are fighting and things are getting even tenser than normal on the island of Kozna. Vita suspects a demon is involved.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
That figures.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
So yeah, looking at notes, it's not hundreds, it's thousands of years that the madam has been running things. Rakshasa.
I feel like you
cool
should do
lady.
jazz hands every time you say that.
Pretty much, yeah.
So interesting lady, terrifying. Vita's not looking forward to meeting her, but this may be necessary to continue plot. But that is what Vita has learned on Vita's trip home.
Okay.
And also Vita's mother tried to kill Red with super spicy cooking. Vita is still sorry about that, Red. Does Red have feeling in mouth
Red
again?
just coughs a bit. Because it still burns.
It still burns.
All these days.
It's been weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been weeks. Vita tried to stop their parent from overspicing Red's food, but they did not win out on that persuasion check.
Yeah, trying to correct a parent is near impossible. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What I think I'm not gonna get murdered in my sleep by any of you anymore.
Oh, that was solved?
Kinda. So maybe, possibly, kind of. There was this whole. So my mom's house was desecrated, and there was this whole like magical, crazy something in there that we were able to get cleansed, and then we fought this dude who said he was a servant of Deskod of the Living Tether.
Alright.
Who's basically a lich who's not dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Which should be... He is dead, but he's like powered by...
Not sure what a
basically a
living
lich
tether
who
is.
shouldn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like a lich who shouldn't exist. So like this guy was drawing power from the people who were connected to the graves in the Hazeldrum Cemetery, which I think was affecting me because of said connection. But now there's a lich who shouldn't exist, who we need to find, probably destroy, because this was just a servant of him. Yeah, well...
Like I said, opened more questions than answers.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we have a location of this?
We just have the name.
Just the name.
What is the name again?
Deskod of the Living Tether.
Man, his mama named him something stupid. He should be ashamed.
I feel like it's a name that he came up with himself.
He should feel even more.
That sounds like a
He should
Voldemort
feel
name.
even more dumb.
Nerd! Just scream nerd at him when we meet him.
Yes.
Nerd!
Is that that kid?
No, it's probably Sarah.
Are you talking to me? Oh, not me, but yes, it probably was her.
That was most of what happened. I also got to talk to a bunch of racist assholes.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
cool.
delightful.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a good time.
It doesn't sound like good time.
I got to eat some. We got to cook some really, really good food though, because I insisted on upping our dinner grocery budget every night so that we could like buy fancy shit to just be a little showy to all the racist assholes.
Yeah. I think
That's
there might have been
nice.
some gnocchi.
Oh,
There was
hey.
gnocchi. There was like really
Wait.
well done steak. Well done as in
Wait,
cooked
was my
well, not well
was my
done,
tavern
well
keep
done.
friend there who makes gnocchi?
No, I just made
It
that
probably
recipe.
wasn't as good as theirs.
It would. Hey, don't knock my gnocchi. It was good.
It was passable.
It was good, guys.
I'm gonna listen
Don't
to what the
be
guy with the big belly
rude.
says.
See if I cook you gnocchi ever
Big
again.
belly.
Yeah.
Oh. Talk about my dad bod?
Yeah.
I mean, you are the party dad.
God damn it. Someone's got to keep you kids in line.
Rob's like, this is bullshit. I'm chiseled as fuck.
I mean, I'm built, but it's got a kind of a. I'm getting older in years, okay? I'm getting on in years. You got kind of just does a thing, okay?
Does it?
Look, I don't have to justify anything to you.
Okay, so is Kosna's the going back to Kosna's the next step?
Vita thinks so. Vita does not know how much there is that they can do in the way of getting into the mainland. Vita's community has always been quite separate. So Vita is unsure as to what contact there is to have, or there is to be had in the mainland. Vita does know that the main city is probably the best place to start.
I feel like this is a bad idea. Something tells me that the real creator of this world warned us against, trying to go into that area.
Into Kosna?
Yeah.
No, he warned us to
Oh.
go on the
Not to go to
the
Landolph.
other side of the world.
Landolph. Okay, got it. We can go there then. Never mind. Nothing of what I said has came out of my mouth.
You can go to Lando. You are allowed to do whatever the fuck you want to. I'm trying to be a benevolent god in saying you shouldn't. You just fucking shouldn't.
Don't do that yet.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
That is a higher level in the way of baddies.
Let's put it this way. There are encounters there, including several CR20 creatures at a time. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Wait, they only have 20 HP. Easy, got it. No problem.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, go find out.
Fuck around and find out. Go for it.
What is it, the Picard? You are welcome to test that assumption at your earliest convenience.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
It's like the difference between effect and affect.
I still don't have that straight. What is the difference? Like,
Affect is fuck around. Effect is find out.
oh, so affect is the action, the effect is the
Yes.
result.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It just made everything easier.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Just think about it alphabetically too. One comes before the other.
The affect
That's
creates an effect.
Okay. So,
Tukasna?
yeah, how far... God, where did my map go? The map is so far back in the chat, and I know I saved it somewhere, but it's so much easier to just scroll.
Are you looking for Cosna specific, or are you looking for the world map?
World
It
map,
might
I
also
got
just
it.
be in the Skype chat.
I just save all
It
the
is.
maps to my desktop.
I do
My
that too.
desktop is nothing but icons. There's no wallpaper left.
You might want to start making folders.
Then I won't find anything.
You're right. Damn.
I mean, we could probably go from Parif down to... God, this is so pixelated when I zoom in. Is it Hanta that's like on the opposite coast, a little south?
Hanta, yeah.
Yeah.
Hanta? We
Haunter.
probably go from Parif to Hanta and then land or fly and then head to Kosna from there.
I'm thinking Vedridi. Just because that is the capital. And
Yeah.
any big moves, they're going to happen there because that's where the madam lives.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are talking, you hear a lute strum in the background and a bard sort of spoken word over some chords saying, "They answered Beckon's beckoning, giving came his reckoning, then moved along to Perea to make sure the free stay freer. The heroes of chaos they travel, the devil's plot to unravel. What terror may come, the six never run, as told by Panzink the Tattle."
Dear
God.
fucking God, why is he in our story?
Why'd you fuck around and find out? Why'd you do it?
This is not unflattering, though.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Us,
Us. He's talking about us for.
us, Fred. They're talking about us.
I was like,
Red's-
oh hey, they wrote a song about
is the bard
us, and
still
then
there?
that.
Yeah, no, he's
Red's-
still going
Red's
on about
gonna-
various things.
Red's
going on
gonna
in the world.
grab the bard by the arm, like grab his arm real quick, bring him in close, and go, "Hey
Oh.
man, that last one, don't do it again."
She's the one who told me about it. She wanted credit.
No, the whole song, just nix
Oh,
it.
oh,
Wait, no,
oh.
we're finding
No, no,
Panzig
no,
and
no,
Just
I'm
no.
nix it
killing
from
her.
the just nix it from
Oh.
the set.
Wait, why are we not
What?
okay with
I
this?
am.
Vita
I am
finds
okay
very
with this.
pleasing.
Hey,
I'm okay with the song. I'm not okay with the last line.
You realize all this is
Well-
doing is creating a target, a bigger one
Yeah.
than we already have.
they.
They're
they
not
need to
saying
come
where
to
we
us.
are, they're saying where we've been.
Yes.
Plus, they don't even know it's us. He's just singing a song.
So here's the
Yes.
thing.
Now he knows
Songs,
it's
hang
us.
on.
Damn.
Songs travel faster than we do. So now,
Speak for yourself.
shut up, Rhythm. Can you take all of us with you when you fly? Then no.
I
It
can take
travels
some of you.
faster than us. Now, yes, they only talk about where we've been, But the more they hear about this, that means that everywhere we go, people will already be looking for us or already be suspicious. They'll already have an idea. And that means that if we show up somewhere and we're trying to figure something out, we've already got eyes on us. We're already...
Well, wait a minute.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
to be fair, they don't describe the heroes. They don't say anything about who we are.
Exactly.
We just all know it's us because it's us.
Except now he knows that it's us.
Now he knows it's us because, like, we're making a big
Red,
fuss about it.
what have you done?
But
He doesn't know. I just said
Hey,
don't do that
just-
one. I don't like it. I think it's bad.
Yeah, but we're all talking about it being us, and he's over here with us.
So
Hey
you guys
guys,
are talking.
if I should I come back?
No,
you
stay
drove
right
me
here.
over here.
Stay right here.
Okay.
Stay right here.
It is
Look,
just fix the last line.
Here's the
That's
thing.
all we have a problem
It's
with.
all she has a problem with. I'm good with all of it.
It's all we have a problem with.
I'm good.
here's the
I'm
thing, my
good.
man. I will give you 20 gold if you'll just forget about that song and forget about us.
Panzing's probably told other bards that
Right.
they've kind of got a big mouth.
Yeah, I wonder how
Fuck
we
you,
know about
Vita.
that.
Fuck you, Vita.
Vita, what would Mamu think?
Mamu is always disappointed in Vita. What is new?
And what would Bobby think?
Why is Red talking about Vita's parents?
Because Vita's parents entrusted Red.
When did this conversation happen?
When you were not there. when you were
Clearly.
busy with the children. The ones that run around and jump around and appear out of all sorts of places and don't ever and are very sticky.
Very sticky. The little ones tend to stick on ceiling like Velcro.
I just made the connection of the fact that, completely unrelated to like the colloquialism of this, but you took Red to meet your parents. That was a big step.
It would have been everyone else.
Just terrifying.
Vita's confused. Why is he
Just
terrified?
bringing any of us to meet your family. Any of
Vita
us
is terrified.
is just utter
I would've
chaos.
asked
Vita
all
is utter chaos.
This is true.
No,
This is true.
Vita loves this group, and this group is very important to Vita's development. So if Vita is to make sense, group would have to be part of meeting family. This is how
I mean, Gaius
we're
and
having this whole conversation.
Dane got to see
While you guys
talk
are
to Brave,
talking
so
now,
that
I'm
was
just gonna look
fun.
back at the bar and like, just go on, man. Just go on. I appreciate you, and I tip. I just tip him a gold.
Yeah, just tip him. Let's make sure the bard is happy, so they don't write an unfavorable song. As long as they're writing songs that are nice, Vita is happy.
He's like, thank you. Did you want to add? Is there something I should add, or like?
Look,
Don't
here's the
describe
thing.
us.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, that's probably going to happen eventually, but I won't. Do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. If we find out you did it,
you.
you'll be dead.
You won't be dead.
Seems.
No.
You won't. Yeah, just
You're
Seems like you're really
Um,
kicking down, coming to a small town bar to murder them, but
you're
fine. Heard.
if you ever, and this is like a long shot. If you ever make it up to Halls, do add me into the song because my friend Tori will never believe you.
Okay.
That's
okay.
all. That's all. You can go.
Okay.
Now.
That's rhythm.
Yeah.
Rhythm of the wind.
I gathered you guys were pretty transparent for as secretive as you thought you were being.
We're not. We're really bad at that.
Mm-hmm.
Really are.
We acknowledge how bad we are at the things we try to do, and so now we just kind of accept them. Except for
No,
Rhett,
well-
he still tries to hide it.
You guys have the brawn to back it up, so I mean it's fine. But you pulled me over here and then immediately acted like I wasn't here. It was odd.
This,
It was a surreal
this
experience.
is how it usually goes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We get
Honestly,
sidetracked.
that's yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you guys want me to write specific things, I'm happy to do that. I've not been tipped as well since before I started this. This is great. This is great for business.
Just take Panzink of any song
The
you
next
have.
3 songs.
Just their name. Like, just take them out.
Vita wants to hear these songs.
Okay,
though.
give me a minute. I need to go to the bathroom because of this, and I'll come back and perform them.
I
Here's-
don't
here's-
want to hear any of these
Here's
songs.
the metagame answer to this. I wrote that while you guys were talking, and now I have to write another one about Pansy.
Like, what else is Panzink? Like, what else is happening? Like, what else?
I don't want to
Oh,
know.
no.
I don't. wanna-
Adventures? Like, I guess it's too big of a world for us to be the only people
Yes.
on no quests or what the fuck ever.
Well, Panzig's not. She just gets around a lot. She's popular. She's not noble.
Okay.
I hope we run into Panzink
Dear God.
again.
It's gonna be so awful.
So yeah,
It's gonna be
I
so
can.
funny.
We can basically. We can pretty easily travel if we wanted to. Either sail or swim. Vita, you have polymorph, right?
Yes, Vita does.
Okay. And you can just use that on yourself, or can you polymorph others?
Self and others.
How many?
Okay. This is a spell slot question. Oh, yeah.
And like, is it concentration?
It's a. Okay, it's a 4th level thing. I can do it twice a day. I'd have to do some shenanigans around sorcery points if I had to do more, but it is possible. But just at basis, it's a concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay. Okay. Trying to think what my fastest swimmer. My fastest swim would probably be the killer whale, but I'm double checking.
We don't have sea serpent or
Giant turtle. That's probably on the level of a god, so probably not giant turtle.
giant turtle with world on his back. Yeah, that one. Torterra.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Is that a thing? Is
Yeah,
that a Pokemon?
Yes.
Or oh,
It's-
okay. I
just
thought you
don't-
just made that up.
Just
I'm
don't
like, oh, that's
ever
great.
use it against the water Pokemon because it's 4 times effective. It will get annihilated by a water Pokemon.
That's
Okay,
weird.
so the bard comes back and sings Panzink the Tinker at Sea. Fearless, intrepid is she. At the drop of a hat, she made love with a cat. Now her heart has a rhythm as key.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. How much to take that one out of your repertoire just entirely?
Bard's holding you ransom with a song.
Well, she's the giant lizard said they wanted to hear it
Hey, Rhythm.
I will
Rhythm.
I will pay you 20 gold to just
Hey,
delete that
Rhythm.
song from your memory.
Remember what we said about earlier about how there's a ton of other bards?
You're famous. You're famous now.
Are you the cat?
I'm gonna murder that ship captain if it's the last thing I do.
I'm gonna whisper to the bard.
Hey,
I'm gonna
man.
whisper to the bard
I'm
and
going
go,
to murder that ship
"What do you
captain.
think, buddy?"
He's going to turn and look at you, and he's going to go, "She adores you." Just so you know.
Going to murder that ship captain. Going to murder them.
This is the greatest bit.
I can murder them. I can destroy their ship.
So I feel like, Brian, this is an opportunity for you to take, like, say if you wanted us to be in a point of conflict and have Rhythm be a, like, even more chaotic than the rest of us put together, you could put chasing Pansing instead of doing the actual quest as a point of contention, and it would be entertaining.
All right.
I can be a water elemental now. I can destroy their ship.
That's true. Yeah.
Chekhov's
that's
past
what,
interest.
that's what she said.
Oh no, wait, Chekhov's one night stand.
Yeah.
One choice made from whimsy, and you're mocked for it for how long? Has it been a year?
Well, and
a year?
It has been a year.
Bear in mind, this is the town where she dropped you off last.
Yeah, this is where she dropped us off. This is like right after all of that bullshittery.
You're gonna run into your ex in this town if you're.
I'm going to destroy.
Hello. Everyone, roll for initiative as soon as you hear that.
Okay, are we going to Cosner or what, guys?
I'll spend the next 2 weeks doing nothing but writing limericks for you guys.
Oh, no.
What do we hear in bars? Do we roll for hearing about us?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's actually.
I love that.
This is something I've wanted to do for a while, but you guys kind of had to get renowned in order for it to be reasonable for it to be about you. I guess I could get some other just random ones and stuff and pull them in, but yeah. This is something because I mean we're doing music about the world, and I kind of wanted to be able to put some of that, like, tie it into that kind of stuff. So this is finally we're putting it all together.
I am gonna have to say though, if you do introduce other characters, like other limerick subjects, we are going to have to run into them, and one or two of them have to not live up to their reputation at all.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is my request to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't meet your heroes.
Exhibit A, hopefully.
I'm like full on angry cat, like bushy, like head, and like my haunches are standing up, and I'm just not a happy cat.
Tail twitching very quickly.
So it's
actually I don't have much of a tail. I have like a bumped tail. So
because you're Lynxy.
It is close to break time. Do you guys want to do that real fast and then come back and we can kind of move? We may end a little bit early tonight, just because of the down a couple of people, but I want to give you guys ample opportunity to shop, discuss plans, conspiracies, limericks, anything like that. We can
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you want me to
one stupid offhanded decision, and it's haunting me.
It seems like haunting is kind of your character's theme.
I'm just waiting for Rhythm to evolve into Gengar soon.
They just start levitating, have an eternal Cheshire Cat grin.
Yes.
Oh my god, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty rad.
That would be
Folks
cool.
can-
Gonna air
That's
elemental out of this bar and wreck everything.
No.
So you want me to
We'll have to pay for that.
you want me to put on the intermission and we'll go do.
Yeah, we'll take a break.
All
We'll
right,
come
we'll
back.
be
in a
right
minute.
back, everybody.
Hey everybody, it's me, your DM for Almora RPG, Brian. We're taking a break right now. Some of us are probably going to use the bathroom, get a snack. Sarah's probably having a mental breakdown. I want to take this moment to make sure that we remind you to hit the follow button if you haven't already. If you'd like to continue seeing us play Dungeons & Dragons in my homebrew world. Monday nights at 7 p.m. we're playing Dungeons & Dragons in Almora. That's a homebrew world. It's 100% created by me for this group of people. On Friday nights we get together and just talk about stuff. It's a disaster usually. It's worth watching. It's one of those kind of train wreck situations. You really want to tune in for that. That starts at 8 p.m. on Friday nights. In upcoming Wednesdays, or maybe by the time you're seeing this video, it will have already started. Robbie is going to be hosting his own sessions in Almora, which is a Guy Fieri-based homebrew world that he's been working on. Also, probably a disaster. Totally worth watching. And then here and there, we'll play video games just as we have time. Take a moment to hit subscribe, especially if you have Prime. You can do a Prime subscription. It doesn't cost you anything, and we get supported that way. We also have a link tree in our thing down here. We've got YouTube if you want to catch up on the old episodes. We have Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. We also have Buy Me a Coffee if you don't want to do a subscription on Twitch. I think it's $3. It just sends us a little bit of support. And what we're trying to use that for is to help grow the channel. Allie is someone who does most of our social media and a lot of our other behind the scenes work, and we're trying to work together as a group to bring in enough money to get her a better computer because hers is it's doing pretty poorly. We are trying to help Sarah out with another computer because she's the one that she's had since college back in 2011, and she is our digital design person. She'd like to continue doing artwork for us and that kind of stuff, and we want to support her in doing that. It also goes to pay for subscriptions. We use D&D Beyond, we use Fantasy Grounds, and eventually we would like to get to the point to where it's paying us to continue doing this for you guys. I spend way more time than I probably should writing for this world, not just for the campaign, but I'm also working on side projects, short stories, and things like that. We've got Robbie, who spends a ton of time setting up the tech for this, making sure that the stream is run clear and that you guys can hear everything. Everyone's kind of pulling in and using their own resources to do this, and your support helps us do that even better. So if you like what you're seeing, you want to continue to support stream, there are tons of ways to do it. There's probably a good few more minutes before we will be back and ready to continue whatever we're doing at this moment. It's probably stupid, but funny nonetheless. We will be back in a few minutes. You'll see a screen. Just sit here, take a break, go use the bathroom, get a snack for yourself. I don't know, check on your mom, see how she's doing. Your partner? You got cats? Anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Robbie committed tax fraud.
I did.
Because he's Wesley Snipes.
I am.
As you guys continue to sit here laughing at Rhythm, you hear again from the direction of the bard. She may be tiny in stature, but only the rhythm can catch her. Though her ship has her heart, she reserves a small part for the only one who can match her.
It's so unfortunate that this kind of poetry isn't requited because it's
Hey,
really good.
Hey, Red's gonna look over and go, "Hey, Rhythm, can Herschel be the ring
Yes,
bearer?"
Red. Herschel can help me destroy her ship.
Oh, he's not that kind of Drake.
Really? I feel like
that's
he'd
right.
be
I don't
in.
think we even talked about this.
Everyone was there when that happened.
For that one, it's the last day, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody knows that Herschel's not a cat.
Herschel is not the cat.
I am not cat.
C'est pas un chat.
C'est non chat.
Yeah.
I don't understand languages, but my phone does, so I let it do it.
I know I said that wrong. That was not French. That was not correct.
What are they going to do? Fight us?
They might. They like fighting.
I'm affected by French disdain. Yes, that would work. Psychic damage.
It is actually really funny that we have this like weird patriotic hate for French warfare when they're out there fighting motherfuckers every day in the street for a landlord or an employer looking at them wrong. So honestly, I'm talking shit, but respect. Like seriously, that's fucking awesome.
They know how to revolution.
Hell yeah.
They also make very discriminatory laws against women being able to wear hijab, but whatever.
Yeah, that's...
Like, shut up. It's their choice. Leave them alone. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway,
Anyway, so yeah. Weird songs continue. You hear some that are still about Panzink. You hear some that aren't. What would you like to do for the rest of the evening?
I'm just like I know. I'm okay with going to Kazna. It's I'm really kind of worried about my kids. I mean I know that they're alive, but I don't know where.
You have kids?
Yes, I have kids. Of course, at this point I'm not sure if they even remember who I am.
So are they your kids at that point?
Whoever's taking care of them. Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand how this works.
How would we go about trying to find them? Does Gaius have any?
There's no clues except somebody, the master or something, the king.
What?
Whoever I think was.
I don't like how that sounds.
So I'm not sure.
Did you write down the wording?
You know he didn't.
You know I didn't.
That would be helpful.
Look, hang on. I feel like that's kind of fucked up. You think you asking? Did he write that down as you said something?
Huh?
You gotta give him time, man.
This was like 4 sessions ago.
Yeah. You gotta give him time.
What do we need a...
Hold on. It might be...
It's probably in the document.
It might be written. That's why I'm gonna go check it.
Probably in the document. I think Sarah took down all that stuff. Which Sarah should be rejoining soon. She has to get internet in her new house and unpack her computer and all that stuff and get a desk, but we're getting there.
Cool.
Where's her internet?
Woo! We miss you, Sarah.
She just has to get it set
I know
up.
you can hear us somewhere.
She can't.
Where is it?
Spectrum has it in a box, so that she's gotta go get it.
Oh, go get it.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
She does help desk. She could set it up.
The
Yeah.
internet?
Um,
No, I'm gonna have to do it.
Probably.
Is that kid?
The master took but never killed.
It is that.
You're gonna have to. I can't hear you, Rob, because that kid.
Here's what I need you to say, Rob. Gavin, shut the fuck up.
The fuck is that?
Gavin, shh.
hi, Nanny.
Everyone says hi, Nanny.
And not to Gavin.
Okay, the master took but never killed. The path to peace through blood respilled. So I've got nothing on that.
You have literally the entire answer in that.
The entire answer in that.
Yes.
But
You gotta rearrange all the letters.
No. It's not rearranging all the letters.
It's rearranging
It's your
all the
story.
letters.
I'm not giving it to you. You have plenty of time to think through it. But I'm telling you, the entire answer is in that.
It's you gotta rearrange all letters.
That's only 50% of how I jumble things up. Sometimes I just use vague language. And sometimes now I write limericks. So I guess it's 33%.
Okay, so where would we even start when it comes to finding your kids?
The master. So what happened around pardon, this is a very personal question. But
it was a long time ago.
What happened around the actual attack? Like, where was it, and does Gaius remember anything else? Oh my gosh, I have a bunch of screaming people. One second.
Good luck.
One of those nights.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, for once in like a lifetime, my house is completely empty. This never happens.
This never happens.
You okay? You okay, Christine?
Yeah, I made it all happen.
Did you check to see why they were screaming? Like, is everyone alive?
No, they're just using.
Is everyone alive? No.
They are
no, we're
dead.
just pawns. I live by myself.
Okay.
No, everything's fine. Just
Okay,
big
just making
inside
sure.
voices.
Wasn't like a fire or anything. Okay. So Rob, this is a wildly optimistic statement I'm about to say. It may help you to just retell your story.
I don't remember my story.
How the fuck, Robert? You play this character every week.
I do play this character. But what you're
Robert,
asking
I could
me.
literally write a book about
She
Rhythm's
has on
life.
the fandom page. Which you guys are all welcome to do, by the way. If you want to fill in your character's stuff on fandom, it's very easy. Just type in the shit you want to put in there.
Then people will know.
Okay.
All I really remember is I was sent to fight, and when I came back, town was destroyed. There was a mass grave for everybody who died, and then I got like a stipend for,
having your family killed?
No, I got really mad, started tattooing my arms and making revenge
porn.
Just revenge, just getting on with revenge, fighting more. Got my arm chopped off and got a stipend for being a veteran and drank it all away.
That's the story. Okay.
Vita thinks that potentially going back to that area and asking around what villages that did survive if they know anything.
That's
Yeah, like isn't it possible that like refugees went to like the neighboring towns?
Vita thinks so, and the best way to even get a clue as to what was going on is through local gossip and lore.
Obviously, as I point to the bard.
Hey.
Also, thinking about that story, Rob, do you want to read that 2-line thing real fast one more time?
the master took but never killed the path to peace through blood respilled.
There are 2 letters in there that probably help.
Respilled.
Yeah, there's 2 letters in that word that probably help out a lot.
Red pilled.
Yeah.
Got it.
There we go.
You got it.
So we need to find a red pill.
Yeah. If you just hate women enough, no.
You
So
know,
what? I gotta go kill some more people? If I gotta go wreak havoc in Valaris?
I don't know, do you, Gaius?
I feel like that's probably what we're gonna do. Unless it's something to do with people in the halls. The master, whoever that is. The leader of the raid. The leader of people. God.
Yes, we're going to kill God.
Obviously.
One of the silent gods.
No. I'm talking about Yahweh. Or
That's the
Allah, if you
BBEG. Fuck
give
that
one.
guy.
That's the what?
The BBEG. Big bad evil guy.
No. I'm just. That's the clue I got. That's the thought process that's been going through my mind. I'm not sure if you guys want to like say nix the whole Cosna idea and go to Hulse, my hometown, and see what's going on.
Kazna does not have a timestamp. Kazna is going to be in a place of flux because the madam is a very capable and terrifying ruler. So any movement that happens there, it won't be. Vita does not think anything is coming to a head based on what Vita heard. Let's go to halls.
I just like the idea of one way or another we're going back
I would
to where we
prefer
came from.
prefer to go to Rico though, but we can go to Halls.
We're not
Damn it.
going there.
There's,
We're not doing that.
There's also still Aora, Valeris, Canel, and Zephyl as options.
And Ludens.
Yeah.
No, that's Pecopolis, the Greek god of Ludens.
Ludens are the best, man. That shit's basically candy.
Yeah, and it makes you poop. Pectin.
Helps
you poop. And it's made out of pectin. You have to eat a lot of it, but yeah, it will help you poop. When you're sick, that's probably a good thing. Flush the system.
Tomato soup.
Tomato poop.
Exactly.
So you guys want to head there then?
Halls?
Halls.
I am outvoted, and I vote for Halls.
Okay.
You have committed crimes against Hulse and her people. What say you in your defense?
Use Panzing.
That one.
Panzing did it.
That's not a bad idea. I shouldn't be offering this to you as the DM, but framing Panzink in international ports would be fucking hilarious. If I were a player in this world, that may be something I would do.
If he were a player in a parody thing on Wednesday nights, it would probably be something he's gonna do.
There's no Pansink in.
There are
Yaldana.
others.
Fair
Pansink
enough.
is just Tom Bombadilling across time and
Yeah.
space.
Oh no.
I need to ask Sarah if she'll draw Pansink for us. We need T-shirts with
It
Pansink.
We
turns
fucking
out
They have to be
it turns
pink.
out that
The shirts themselves have to be pink.
it turns
Fair
out
enough.
that Yagi's patron is Pansink.
Hell yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I just want mine to be Hatsune Miku.
Oh yeah, what was the decision on that?
On what?
If he can do that.
I'll come up with one by then. I haven't come up with one yet because I haven't thought about it
All right.
because it's me.
I need my patron to be the evil version of Weebs. So just basically Weebs.
What's the samurai fedora sword guy? The meme, and don't worry.
All of my friends in high school.
Yeah, all of Allie's friends in high school. No, there's a meme that's like a really overweight dude with glasses and a fedora. And has a samurai sword.
You're
It's
talking
all-
about I have the power of God and anime on my side.
No, that was a child. The only acceptable child.
Yeah.
Okay, so traveling to halls.
Okay.
We're off to see the halls.
So I can travel basically 8 hours before a short rest.
Don't we have Cog?
We do, but I'm kind of faster than Cog. We might have been here for about a week before you guys got here.
Look.
Yeah, but they were.
So you're telling me that you're trying to take a man's job?
You're also trying to carry 2 more people, which I don't think is going to work.
Yeah, that's
Why
the
are you
thing.
trying
I don't
to take?
think I can.
Why are you trying to take a man's job like that?
I'm not taking a man's job.
To be fair, Marinaloth is not a man.
He still has his job.
Yeah, well,
He's still the
you
ship
know what?
captain,
You know
basically.
what? I just use that term interchangeably between anything. So,
Fair enough.
But dude,
I'm doing Janet from The Good Place, where she's like, not a girl, not a human, not a girl. The Marinaloth is not a man.
that's my favorite bit.
Yeah.
She's my favorite.
She's great.
Janet is the best.
Darcy Carden's really fucking funny, like underratedly funny.
God, her delivery. It's so good. And the different versions of herself that she iterated so distinctly.
It's subtle, but you notice it. It's subtle but pronounced. Yeah.
This just turned into a fangirl stream
good,
for her.
Good Place appreciation post, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone should appreciate her.
Agreed.
But so yeah. I mean, we can take the ship with Cog from here. God, I really need to save these maps. I just keep scrolling through the chat.
Ramston.
But we can take the ship from here up to like Ramston in halls. It's basically a straight shot up into the center of town or of the continent. Country, not continent. It is not its own continent. Country.
Okay.
And then we can land travel from there.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Then we could probably do the polymorph wild shape routine that we normally do.
Oh yeah, because I can, like, land travel's easy. Either me flying or, I mean, I can just be an elephant and take us. Y'all can ride on me as a giant scorpion.
Oh, that's
pretty
right.
That's
is that large or huge?
I think giant scorpion is huge, but I might be mistaken.
If huge, then fine. If large, not.
Whatever you want to do, guys.
We could make a land sail, and you could just blow into the.
Oh no, giant scorpion's
That's
just large. I must be thinking
what I
3-5.
thought. Someone at Wizards of the Coast needs to make a low CR gargantuan beast for everyone just to like ride on.
Oh, hang on, hang
The
on.
size of a
My
dragon
guy
turtle.
at Wizard of the Coast is getting back to me. He says no.
That does sound like them. So yeah. Except they'll take the idea 2 years from now and be like, "Yeah, we thought of this.
Oh,
We've been asking
oh
for this
no,
forever.
no,
We
yeah,
thought of this.
I totally
Or
heard
we
the
could-
keyboard write it down, typing it out before he said no.
Yeah, checks out.
You're the DM. You could make it a thing.
I guess I could. I need to come up with a creature that's basically a big, fluffy beast of burden.
It's a
So
giant.
you're talking about a sky
I mean,
bison.
that would be a mammoth, but I
Yeah.
don't have a mammoth for another. I'll get a mammoth 9th level with this amulet.
What level are you guys now?
8.
Elephant.
So what you're saying
However,
is we need Appa.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I
sky
was.
bison. Yeah.
Yeah, Appa.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I've seen some stuff too on Reddit and TikTok where people create like just weird ass creatures. I may just like stat something that's cute but useless otherwise. I mean, like, so you're not using it for battle purposes at the point.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Like something massive but terrified of its own shadow. I'm gonna make Clifford the big red dog. That's what I'm gonna do.
Vegan
Basically,
Clifford.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are headed to Halls. Is there anything you guys would like to do before? And ultimately, I mean, we're like sort of phasing in and out of game here. I don't know if Sarah will be ready to play next week. I'm gonna talk to her about that. She's got to get internet. We've got to get set up, all that stuff. May or may not be next week. If she is, we're going to do a special session where she, Alias, and an NPC that Robbie and I agree on, because he'll have to run the stream, will go on a short little mini adventure the way you guys did your own little mini adventure while she tries to hide IRL from the Beacon Empire. Or I should say Barley, tries to hide IRL from the Beacon Empire.
Oh, watch that. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, travel-wise, I can be a giant elk, which is a huge beast. And I have a speed of 60 feet, so that's how we're gonna land travel.
That's pretty good.
It's me as a giant elk.
Elks are
Now-
already pretty giant.
Yeah, just normal
Now,
elks are fucking
Red-
massive.
So big.
Yeah, so
Red
giant
as a
elk is
shifter.
huge.
Y'all ever see a moose?
Red as a shifter, being on the shorter side of medium. I am totally riding in the antlers.
Yes. Make Barley jealous, but okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Barley's not there.
Yeah, no, I'm saying when
Barley
Barley
is
sees that, there's gonna be a fight.
That's gonna be Chewy instead of Chewy.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be chicken tendies part 2.
Yeah.
Tendying, yang.
Tendies versus tendies.
Yeah, so I don't know when we'll have internet at her house set up and when she'll be ready to play. If by next week we'll do that. If not, we may take a break until we're set up because we're kind of at a standstill now. We've done the extra stuff, and realistically, you guys shouldn't be taking on a lich as a group of 4 right now.
Yeah, we could break for the holidays.
It may end up.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about, Lich?
We've been talking about that shit,
Where
bro.
the fuck have you been? It's been 3 sessions, dude.
Are we talking about? Oh, are we talking about that
Yeah.
dude?
That's good. But yeah,
Yep.
so we'll figure that out. We'll play it by ear. I think Almora is still go for
If
Wednesday,
everybody
right?
else is,
Yeah. so
you don't
far
get
as
to
I'm
make that
aware.
fucking
Oh,
decision,
man.
Allie.
You son of a bitch.
I
I'm
said
in.
so far as I'm aware, you bitch.
Robbie had to clean up catalog this week, so
I'm
he's
still
really
doing it.
worried
I'm
about
pretty sure she's dying.
things.
Oh.
That sucks.
Or she's just doing it out of spite because she seems fine. She's just like, I just want to puke this up. Otherwise, because she's like jumping around like Dora, she's just like, no, bleh.
Sometimes cats just go. Hamlet goes through like regurgitating spells, and then he won't do it for months. It's weird. He eats his food too fast, regurgitates it,
Yeah.
and he's fine.
And
Otherwise,
she just looks at me like, yeah, bitch,
he
I
just
did
gets
that
excitable.
again. And then she's like,
It's hard to tell.
why won't you give me my food? Well, and she's like, well, no, yeah, I know I did that. I wanted to do that, so I'm gonna do it. And then she gets goofy on me and goes, I'll fucking do it again.
Has she been to the vet yet?
No. She doesn't do those that's gonna be at least like a minimum of like $500 because
yeah, like my next question was like how accessible
because
is the
they
vet?
would have to put her to sleep to do anything because she'd be like
very fighty.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so Wednesday, Almora. If I'm late, I have a historic preservation commission meeting at 5:30. I don't expect it to run very long, but if I'm late, that's why. But I will be there. And then we will see what's going on for next Monday.
Yes.
We'll figure it out. Rob and I are probably going to play Far Cry some. I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition just for shits and giggles on stream periodically. So if you guys are up late at night and need something to fall asleep to, I'm your guy. Because typically when Rob's not there, I don't talk that much anyway. So it's just video game noises.
Who's your favorite character?
I'm very early.
Did you play? Have you played it before?
So myself.
Oh, I've played it like 6 times.
No. I loved
the
first game. You remember, you and I played it together. Or like we were playing it back in college. I never finished the second one. I liked it. I just kept getting distracted. And then this was on Game Pass. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll try it. So there'll be that's what I'm noticing. Like I've been playing it for like 10 hours and it's just now opening up of like, yeah, you can play the game now. I'm like, god damn it, dude. But yes, I do that periodically on stream. Rob and I are trying to beat Far Cry, and then we're playing another like Generation Zero or some shit after that. So there'll be video game things. Yeah, there'll be video game things happening. The D&D schedule may be weird. Allie, I put on my wish list, and I don't know if I'll get it for Christmas or not, but remember last time? Which is Pathfinder for space. It's the same people who make it.
Starfinder is exactly what I was thinking of.
And so we may look into that in the coming year. I'm finally writing on the novel. I'm finishing the outline of the graphic novel to give to Sarah. I am like 95% of the way done with lyrics for an album, and then I just have to get a computer and I can record music. Shit will happen this year for Almora, god damn it, or I'll fucking die. Or both.
Please don't die. Please don't die if you can help it.
Yeah, well, that's the caveat. Anyway,
yeah, please don't die.
I just had everyone's favorite. Why not both?
¿Por qué no los dos?
In my head. Yeah.
But yeah, we're working on shit. This holiday season might be a little wonky. I think come January, the pre-Mora schedule will be a lot more regular. And
like my bowel movements.
Yeah. The Almora schedule should be. Sarah's getting settled in. Almora schedule should be. So things are a little bit wonky. It always is through holidays, and also because of life changes and all that shit. But we're working on it. So anyway, so all that's to say, do you guys have any other shit you want to do in game that launched out from a lot of?
Do we have a place that has cool like magical trinket things?
In Ramston, you're better off finding it for sure.
What?
Bless you again. Compared to
bless you.
I'm not giving you a third
one.
Yeah, fuck that third one. You could die.
Fair enough. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be gone forever.
Tune in next week for Robbie's funeral.
But all right, well then I guess I'll wait till Ramston before.
Has anybody ever live streamed a funeral yet? Has that still been too?
It's gotta be. Someone has to
Man,
have
they do
done
that to
that.
they
Someone
do that
has
to
to
like
have, yeah.
every celebrity ever. So yes.
Yeah, technically just on network television, yes.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, Robbie's right. But
He's
we can still roleplay. Is there something specific you'd like to purchase? We'll just say that you did it in Ramsden.
Fuck, man, I don't. I'm trying to think. Like, I just want cool shit.
anybody got the ability
Yeah,
to
I don't
teleport
think.
things?
So, how about this? Since we may have a little bit of a break anyway. Feel free to look at magic items that are WotC certified. Like, you can look in the DMG, Tasha's Cauldron, Ravenloft has. There's a fuck ton out there,
I don't have those
but the
books.
SRD has a lot of information. You don't need to. The SRD has a lot of it available, just for free. So,
I don't know what that is.
what's it, Allie? Allie, what's that website that shouldn't be legal, but it is? It's not the wiki dot, but it's the other one.
You
I'll send you guys a link. There's a link to a website that as soon as a book comes out, they parse out all the information and just post it on their website.
Oh yeah, I can't. I genuinely can't remember the name of that place.
It's something SRD. It's like 550 SRD or something like that. Like
Something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll find it. I'll send you the
Find
link.
it. Send the link.
Yeah, you guys are free to like kind of do some shopping on your own. There may be things if you're like, hey, I'd like this. I'm like, hey, that's definitely not going to be available in Ramsden, that kind of thing. So I may limit it, but feel free to look and see. And I'm happy to kind of do some Sears
This is
catalog ordering.
bullshit. You're fucking
Yeah.
putting a cage on my creativity.
Okay, you're into that though, so
We don't kink shame here. That shit in the league. I would have let you put me in a cage. I have a cage. God damn it.
anyway.
I'm just gonna be Rafi. Well, does anybody else have anything else other than?
No.
No.
For the good of the order.
All right, then. I guess we'll see everyone next
Yeah, we'll call it
week
night.
maybe, or on Wednesday, or any time after that.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Bye forever.
Bye
Bye forever.